Hello again, Choro-Q fans and Dekotora truck fans. So, one man's junk is another man's treasure. I was perusing some used toy shops, and these were for sale. These are some old Choro-Qs, I believe, from like the early 2000s. Although, oddly, Hobbylink Japan lists these as Aoshima branded. But on the bottom, that's the Choro-Q logo for sure. That is not Aoshima, so they made a mistake, I think. This might be called a Dekotora Q. That's how they listed it. But no packaging. But I believe they made 8 of these short wheelbase ones, and now I think I have 7 of them. But anyways, Dekotoras, if you're unfamiliar, are the Japanese commercial truck pimping out culture, where they pretty much bolt on like a ton of extra metal and lights. And look at this guy's interior. He's got a chandelier, some crazy old world quilted interior patterns and stuff. So it is just over the top. I'm not aware of a truck culture crazier than this. Please leave a comment. Is there a truck culture crazier than the Japanese? Okay, so I don't really know the names of these things at all. I couldn't, even with the packaging, it's all in Japanese, and when you take Google Translate to it, it gives like 3 translations. So we're just going to look at the toys here, bearing in mind that they were opened, displayed, and used. You'll see these are actually covered in stickers. The sticker's kind of peeling off there. But it's got these really protruding bumps. They're supposed to mimic like lit up light bulbs, I guess, on the side of the truck. And same here, maybe these are like, acrylic panels that are lit up. But this whole front end is mostly chromed plastic, and they put this blue over it, so that looks metallic. The cabin itself is yellow. That's not metallic, though. The windows are totally blacked out paint. And then I tried looking up a few of these license plates. I just looked up Dekotora and then these numbers, but they didn't come up. But I'm pretty sure these must be modeled after real trucks. That's what I'm guessing. Please leave a comment if you know. Alright, so this has a crazy like shovel front end. Again, that could be the name of the truck, but I don't know with Google Translate. Some gold painted headlights, some ribbing here for venting. It's got side mirrors molded into this chrome piece, and then we got some more blue and some more bumps here for lights, but they're not painted. And then this one's got 2 missiles on top because, Road Warrior, you gotta do that. And then it's got the standard 5-spoke ChoroQ wheels, some ribbing here on the side, and then, another sticker. It's a different graphic than the other side. And then the back, different graphic here. And then we have some nice recessed taillights that are painted red over that chrome plastic. The license plate sticker again is nice. Maybe again, that's the name of the truck. And this one is a dump truck moving probably like steel bars or something. Looks like construction bars. So yeah, they're wind-up toys, but these things are much heavier than standard ChoroQs. I mean, they'll go, but they definitely don't go as fast as normal ChoroQs, but I don't play with these things. So being used, yeah, some of the chrome plastic. It's actually in better shape than I thought it would be, actually, because I'm pretty sure this is 20 years old. Yeah, it says '02 on the bottom here. So, yeah, it's a 20-year-old toy, and the tires on these old ChoroQs still stay soft. Oh, I got some black gunk in my fingernails, so let me get rid of that. It's gross. Alright. I'm always painting models, so I always have black paint or other paint on my fingers. This one here is a silver cabin, and now we have a box truck, and then the front, well, here it's got some bullet lights, different shape here, different plate in the center, different bumper entirely, and these transparent or translucent paints make them look like lights on the chrome plastic. These bumps are painted. Yeah, these bumps, a little bit of paint there, I think. And then no missiles, but some weird boxy things going on up there. Molded in mirrors again. Maybe some Q-tip action. It's a little dusty. Alright, normally I think this... Nope. I thought this would open, but I have another one where these doors open, but I think it's because they have this on here. These little bars. It's keeping it from opening. This is interesting. I've never seen a double sticker, so it looks like it would have 2 doors to swing out. Okay, and then the different license plate, the red paint there. Is that rear end the same? No, it's a different rear end. Round versus rectangular taillights. Okay. Interesting again. Alright, this one's got a totally different front end as well as far as the lower bumper goes. It's kind of like a wedge as well. Different plate, different name. Red buttons or red bullet lights. And this square pattern here is a bunch of red in there. And then we're back to missiles. Okay. And then again, same type of boxes here. So this rear end is pretty much the same, just different color scheme. This one's more red. Double door thing again, and the same type of rear bumper. Okay. Yeah, so this and this, the rear ends seem to be pretty much identical, I think. Just different colors. The rear bumper also identical, the top thing's identical. But the front end, the front bumpers are clearly different. And then the top things also are a bit different. So, yeah, pretty much the front end except for the cabin is different. In fact, I think all the cabins are identical in their mold. It's just everything else slapped on them is different. So a different type of dump truck here, but this one's hauling like a load of rocks or coal. And then it's got yellow bullet lights. Different type of bullet lights there, but there's no color on them. Some yellow there. We have some square stuff again. So this looks like the same mold as the last one, just a different color scheme. But no, that's just a different color. This bumper, it's similar to the previous second one back. Name, plate again, molded new mirrors. So okay, they're sharing a lot. These bumpers are the same, but these top ends, top cabs are the same. And then these dump truck beds are the same. Right? But the rear bumper, we still have the roundish taillight bumpers. Right. Alright, so that's a good way for them to, make variations by just swapping out bumpers and rear ends and all that stuff, right? And tops, whatever you'd call the top of a cabin like that. I don't know. All right, let me get the spin thing out. Actually. All right, so one of my earlier ones is this one. This one actually, I do recall, is called Princess Yasha. I guess that's her. And so it's got a same front end as this one, the bumper at least. And the top, I think, might have been the same as well. But this is a box truck, and it does have these gull-wing doors, although there's nothing inside, so it's just kind of a weird gimmick, really. And now I am noticing it has a split sticker for the rear end. Princess Yasha, what are you doing with this dragon? Hey. And then that bumper looks familiar as well. Okay. This one to put some Hot Wheel Real Riders on with some poster putty. Just put that on there. Some other Choro-Q. Well, that's not molded on the bottom. There's a sticker here. This is from 03. And it's a dump truck, a longer dump truck that actually operates. Although this rear door doesn't open, I don't think, or does it? No, what do you know? It does open. Okay. So this one actually has a coin holder still, and it's got the plate on there. And then a totally different front end. So this is a different series. I think this may have come from like a movie series or something. Maybe there was a big truck movie on Dekotoras, which would make sense. Alright, so that's a 3-axle. Then this guy, Aoshima, did put out some 3-axles and 2-axle ones, but it actually says Aoshima, so that's how I know. And what's nice about these is these little strips, they look a little weird now, but when you turn the lights off, they glow in the dark. So that's kind of cool. So, a little bit smaller, I think, than the Choro-Q. I don't know. Close. Then good old Hot Wheels. Got this Rio's Hada Dekotora, which I spruced up with some Sharpie and some paint and 3D printed my own wheels for. So, that falls in line. So there's a lot of chrome going on this little spin coaster. Seems to be the thing to do when you have a Dekotora in Japan. Chrome it out. Okay, guys. Well, they're fun to collect, these things. They're quite interesting. I mean, this whole truck culture really fascinates me. If I ever went to Japan, I'd actually like to go and see one of these truck shows. Although you'd have to probably wear sunglasses. You know, if you go during the day, you'll just be blinded all the time. But at night, that would be a crazy light show. Alright, well, if you like Dekotoras, this video is for you. And if not, well, sorry. You just don't get it. Stick to other car and truck cultures, I guess. Alright, thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next Dekotora video.